Hey everyone, my name is Ife Grillo and I'm the Race and Ethnicity Inclusion Officer at the University of Bristol, and I want to welcome you to the BAME Student Newsletter. So whether you're a new student or a returning student, I want to welcome you to this newsletter that's revamped, redone. You're going to be getting a newsletter every month. They'll give you the one-stop shop for opportunities that are happening at the University of Bristol, workplaces that you can get involved in, interesting research, and just a place for you to know what's going on and what opportunities are relevant to you. Each month, each newsletter will have a theme and a topic it will discuss. And to start off with, we want to talk about identity and labels. Because for some of us, labels are really empowering. We find a lot of meaning in them. And for others, not so much. And that is okay either way. All of you share a label. You're a student at the University of Bristol, so you're a Bristol student. And that's a label and identity. And maybe that's something you wear with pride, or maybe that's something you don't care about at all. But that's something in which unites all of us and is used to recognize you. But we also know that labels change and are political and are meaningful and can sometimes cause a lot of issues. So at the university and in my job, I'm often thinking about the labels we give students and the labels we give ourselves. So currently the newsletter is called the BAME Student Newsletter because that's how it's been. But we also know there are many students who don't like the term BAME. But there are other terms like students of colour which also have problems that students don't enjoy. We often call students ethnic minorities when we know that many of you come from countries where you're used to being the majority. And even for many home students, you come from areas where you're used to being the majority and have never identified as an ethnic minority. The thing is, all labels have issues, all labels can be beneficial to some people and not beneficial to others. And that's kind of how this works. And it can be difficult for us as a university and for us as individuals to work out which labels are empowering and which labels we should disregard. So we want to ask you, this newsletter is yours. It's a place for you to find out about opportunities and hopefully be able to connect with one another. What would you like it to be called? Do you think it should keep the name BAME, or would you rather it be called something else? We're going to have a poll in this newsletter which we'd love you to vote in and get your feedback. But I think the most important thing to say is all labels are there for your use if you want them, and if they're not for you, that's fine. Ultimately, we want to know who you are, connect with you, and mean that you get the best experience at university possible.